The Marvel Cinematic Universe, MCU, and Marvel movies have given us some of the best superhero films ever. But not every movie is a hit. Today, we're counting down the top 10 worst Marvel films that didn't live up to the hype. From missed opportunities to big disappointments, here's our ranking of the movies that let Marvel fans down. At number 10, we have Thor: The Dark World. Starting off our list is Thor: The Dark World, one of the most underwhelming films in the MCU. A sequel that didn't meet expectations, it never reaches the excitement of the original. The stakes are low, characters feel flat, and the action isn't memorable. While Thor: Ragnarök gave the character a new life later on, The Dark World remains a low point.
All yours.
At number 9, we have The New Mutants. The New Mutants had the potential to be a fresh take on the Marvel world, but it faced too many production issues and delays. With rewrites and reshoots, the movie finally arrived with little excitement. The idea of young mutants trapped in a mysterious facility was interesting, but the movie couldn't find a clear direction, leaving behind a jumbled and messy execution. At number 8, we have X-Men Origins Wolverine. X-Men Origins Wolverine set out to tell the story of Logan's early years, but ended up being a lesson in how not to do it. The movie tries to dive deep into Wolverine's past, but is brought down by awkward pacing and a story that doesn't flow well. With many changes from the comics, especially a very different take on Deadpool, the movie left fans disappointed and confused.
Where's Drug?
He's busy,
You've never had to fight me.
but I've always wanted to.
At number 7, we have Eternals. With a star-studded cast and acclaimed director Chloe Zhao, Eternals had a lot going for it. But the movie couldn't reach the high expectations set for it. Despite big ideas and themes, it failed to deliver a gripping story. Instead of being an epic tale of ancient heroes, it felt slow and almost disconnected. Even with its stunning visuals, it seemed like style over substance.
I told you to stay away.
That's never gonna happen.
Please, stop.
Not until I know you're gonna be okay.
At number 6, we have X-Men Dark Phoenix. X-Men Dark Phoenix was supposed to be a thrilling end to the X-Men franchise, but it didn't come together as hoped. With Sophie Turner leading the story of John Gray, the movie aimed to bring the iconic storyline to life, but ended up being one of the dullest entries. Instead of the powerful drama and emotional stakes expected, the movie was overshadowed by a gloomy tone and boring action, leaving fans unsatisfied.
Sometimes you want to believe people are something that they are not. By the time you realize who they are,
Spit him out.
No. That's the plan.
At number 5, we have The Marvels. The Marvels hoped to build on the success of Captain Marvel, but it missed the mark. With too many storylines and humor that didn't always work, it struggled to keep the audience's attention. The cast, including Brie Larson, Teyonah Parris, and Iman Vellani, had their moments, but the overall story felt disconnected, making it one of the weaker MCU films.
I can't.
At number 4, we have Madam Web. Madam Web is a prime example of how universe building can go wrong. The film follows Cassandra Webb, a paramedic who gains the power to see the future. While it had the chance to be an interesting character study, It leaned too much on cliches and setting up future movies. The lack of a clear story and focus on building a universe made Madame Web feel more like a corporate product than a film with a soul. At number 3, we have Elektra. The character of Elektra may have gotten some renewed attention in Deadpool and Wolverine, but the standalone Elektra film is mostly forgotten for a reason. Trying to spin off from the Daredevil movie, it lacked character depth and action that felt exciting. Jennifer Garner's performance was overshadowed by a dark tone and story that focused more on looks than on a compelling plot. It's a reminder of how early 2000s superhero films often missed the mark with female-led stories. At number 2, we have Morbius. Morbius quickly became infamous, and not in a good way. Jared Leto's performance as Dr. Michael Morbius felt awkward, and the story lacked any real excitement or depth. From cringe-worthy moments to a lack of character development, Morbius tried to set up a bigger universe, but ended up feeling forced and messy, making it an easy target for jokes.
Johnny, what? You gave us names? You don't think. So now you're the face of the Fantastic Four?
A face that's about to be broken. Look, this isn't permanent, Johnny.
At number 1, we have Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four, or Fant Four-Stick, is a movie many would rather forget. With a great cast and the chance to reboot the story, it failed to deliver. The movie had production issues, rewrites, and no clear direction. Its dark tone, lackluster plot, and weak character chemistry make it one of the worst superhero films, not just in Marvel's history, but of all time.